Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Physics Spark. Today in our series of motion class 9, we will do the equation of motion by some graphical method. So, suppose if an object is moving along a straight line with uniform acceleration means it is changing its velocity with fixed time. Its velocity is changing within a fixed time. Then its displacement, time taken, initial velocity u, final velocity v, and acceleration a. These quantities are related to one another by some set of equations known as equation of motion. Basically, we have three equations of motion. The first equation is v is equal to u plus at, which relates the initial velocity and final velocity with acceleration. Then in the second equation of motion, we relate the distance s to initial velocity u and acceleration a along with time. And in our third equation of motion, we relate the initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration and displacement. Now in this video, I will discuss only the first equation of motion, that is v is equal to u plus at, and rest two will be done in our next class. Now to explain this equation of motion, we will use the velocity time graph. So this is your velocity time graph we have discussed in last video. That is, this graph is for uniformly accelerated motion. Now in last lecture, when we discussed the velocity time graph, here this graph starts from this point 0. But here it is starting from this point. This is because when we discussed in that equation velocity time graph, then we considered that the object was at rest position. That's its initial velocity is at 0. But here we have defined that object is moving with some initial velocity u. Here u is the initial velocity of the object at point A. This is point A. And then velocity increases to v and object reaches at point B by covering a certain distance. You can say OC or AD. Now here the velocity changes at a uniform rate, that is with a uniform acceleration. Now we will draw the perpendicular lines BC, this is line BC, that is, and BE. Draw these two perpendicular lines from point B, one on the time axis, this is along time axis, and another along the velocity axis. Clear? Now here the initial velocity u is represented by graph point OA. The final velocity is represented by this BC, that is the final velocity from point this B to point C this, and the time interval t is represented by OC. Now BD is equal to BC minus CD. This BD, that is BD, can be calculated from BC minus CD. That is, when we subtract the CD from this complete BC, then we get the BD. That represents the change in the velocity. Now we will draw AD parallel to OC. Now we will derive this equation. Here we know that this BC is equal to BD plus DC. Clear? BC is equal to BD plus this DC. Now DC is equal to OA. This DC is equal to OA. Now they put the values. Here we know BC is equal to V, because that is the final velocity from starting to ending point, and OA is your initial velocity, that is defined by u. So by putting this here, we get V is equal to BD plus u, or you can say BD is equal to V minus u. Now the acceleration is defined as rate of change of velocity, that is whenever velocity changes with time. Then here this a is equal to, acceleration is equal to, this a is equal to BD. BD, what is BD? That is change in velocity. That is change in velocity. This BD is change in velocity divided by time taken, that is AD. Now we can replace this AD by OC. Look at here, that is, so BD divided by OC. Put the values here, put OC is equal to T. Then we get A is equal to BD divided by T. Now when we do the cross multiplication from here, we will get BD is equal to A into T. Here we cross multiplied that term, then that will give BD is equal to AT. Now from equation 1, this is equation 1, from equation 1 we get BD is equal to V minus U, and from equation 2 we get BD is equal to AT. So when we combine these two equations, here left hand side is equal to, both are left hand side both are equal, and when left hand side is equal to equal, then right hand side should also be equal. So we get V is equal to U plus AT. So this is your first equation. So to find the relation between initial velocity, final velocity and acceleration, we have to use the velocity time graph for uniformly accelerated motion. Now thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please share it and also subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.